Welcome back again, everybody, to a brand new episode of Pine Outdoors. Thanks so much for stopping by to check the channel out. Hey, remember, links to my store, Instagram, and Facebook can be found in the description box below. I need you to buy some jigs. Now, we've been plugging along. We haven't had too many issues. We haven't been making nearly as many gross sales for this last month. I'm not sure why. We're working to try to figure out exactly what's going on in our process, maybe in our marketing or something. I'm not sure what it is. I think our average cart value has definitely increased, but we're just not seeing volume like we were for some reason or another, and I don't know why. I always try to blame myself first before I try to say, oh, well, the market's saturated. I'm probably to blame, but it is what it is. So we're working hard to try to figure it out. In regards to other business, I've been pretty busy lately. We've been doing a lot of work with my paint business, doing a lot of commercial work, a lot of exteriors of houses. We've been doing like a house a day. I've hired and fired, and we're getting down through there and making stuff happen. So that has been at the forefront of my mind, leading that and making money there. But we still have been selling lures. Cammie's working full-time out here in the shop, and she's constantly making posts. She's making the shorts. She's doing all that stuff, so we really appreciate her. A couple things that I wanted to talk about was sacrifice and success. You know, life comes in a lot of different seasons. The book of Ecclesiastes talks about it, and that's actually what I've been reading lately. It talks about there's a time and a season for every activity under the sun. And I just want to talk a little bit kind of about what season of life that I'm in right now. And, you know, I don't think people really understand the amount of sacrifice that it takes to be successful, to have success in your life. A lot of it comes from the hand of God, but we also have our part that we have to play in it. It's not like He just waves a magic fairy wand over the top of your head or sprinkles pixie dust on you and then all of a sudden when I'm just successful. You know, there's a lot of hard work and dedication that comes along with it, and He has to open doors in unison with what we do. Now there is blessing that He gives us that's not merited, you know, and the same thing's true for salvation. But anyways, that's a different story. The season that I'm in right now is sacrificing the short term in exchange for the long-term objective. Right now, what I'm trying to do is utilize the tools and the resources that I have right now where I'm at, or the things that I have access to further my objective. That's the name of the game right now. So I'm trying to make smarter decisions with my money and make my money work for me versus me working for the money. I don't want to trade time for money. That's not what wealthy people do. But anyways, in a nutshell, that's the season of life that I'm in, and thanks for listening to my ramble. So I have a question for you. What can you sacrifice in the short term right now to obtain the objective, the long-term objective in your life that you have? And are you doing that? Another question I have, what have you done for the kingdom today? Try to minister to somebody, be a blessing to somebody, say something that's going to encourage them. The way they can see since we're closer, I can do that with the camera.
Okay.
Up your silver hollow. Run with bait plastics, monkey milk, premium pigment. 1 tablespoon. Start your stirrer motor before you dump it, or you'll have a clod of it at the bottom. It's 2. And since I put 2 32 fluid ounce cups, so 64 fluid ounces in here, I'm going to do 2 scoops of each. Don't want to go too heavy because it'll make it wind up looking a little bit too blue. All right, I lied to you guys. So I started doing the other color earlier and I've had nothing but problems. And I'm not sure why. I've cleaned my tank. I don't know if it's maybe some new flake that I got. But anyways, there's the red hologram and monkey. I guess we're just gonna cull these, sell them as a whole, as a bulk or something, just to get rid of them so I can have more space over here on my shelf. So now what we're switching to doing is the hot watermelon again. I gotta come up with, I don't know if I'm gonna do 3,000. I need about 3,000 to send in for a shipment, but we're just gonna run with it. I'm gonna do 2 32 fluid ounce cups right now. Alright, you guys can already see it right over there. But this is what they wind up looking like. There's your hot watermelon. It changes colors, it's an interesting color. Sometimes when you look at it, you see that it looks like there's yellow tails. It's just the way that green and that hot pink kind of mix together. You can't really see it in the camera, but when you look at these in person, they've got a red, the tails definitely have a red tinge to them on the top. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Some of them have a little bit more than others, but really interesting color to say the least. Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll catch you on the next one.